Now, if we even want to go back to when Ronda came back last year to win the Rumble.
Yeah, that happened.
And yeah, it was like Dave and I, like the story was changing like each week. It's like, okay, are they going to Ronda Becky? That sounds like WrestleMania. And Dave, next week we had to come back. Nope, it's going to be Ronda Charlotte. They're trying to set up Ronda Becky for the following year at WrestleMania. Yep. And here we are, the following year at WrestleMania, and Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are going for the tag team titles, is what the rumor is. I mean, Dave flat out said that that's the plan as of now in the Observer, is that they're going for the tag titles at WrestleMania. So from Ronda Becky to Ronda and Shayna going for the tag straps, and now Becky with no real clear path. It's kind of weird that unless, like what you say, that she's going to be in the chamber, and then it kind of makes sense. We run that match back again. I don't see the upside of both of them being baby faces. I don't think it'll be quite as good, just the build to it. But then again, we have the same thing with Rhea and Charlotte. Charlotte just funky baby face mode, and Rhea is the heel who's cheered by a lot of people because they want to see her continue to go up the ladder. But yeah, so it's kind of weird, the booking of the women's titles right now.
Again, Ronda, possibly the most miscast superstar ever, because she just oozes. I want to hate her so much.
Yeah,
she has anti-charisma. It's odd though, but you could have protected her. You could have protected her for this Becky match and to do the belt unification, which was the original plan, I believe. To give it to Becky so that Becky could have this massive run, even though I don't think she needs it. I mean, I don't like the man character at all. I'll say that up front. I love Becky. I hate the man character, but she's fine without both belts. She's a star. She gets a giant pop every time out there. I mean, this has to be viewed as a demotion in some ways, doesn't it? I mean, no offense to Io and Dakota, who are both phenomenal. But the women's tag belts have not been protected, have not been anything to sneeze at, so to speak. They've kind of been a means to an end to get this struggling faction over, even though the booking could have solved so many problems with that. If they had just run roughshod and then solved it in the War Games, we wouldn't be in this position right now. I just, Ronda, putting her on week after week after week was the law of diminishing returns, quite frankly. I mean, it's like she can't cut promos real well. She has bad emphasis on words. She puts emphasis on words that shouldn't have emphasis, but she's memorized the lines, and then she's trying to catch up with the emotion.
Like bad Shakespeare.
That's an acting. Yeah, that's an acting thing. It's like, I need to remember my lines. Oh yeah, emote. That kind of thing that goes on with a lot of actors.
Smiles.
Yes. And she was never going to be cheered like she was in UFC, because like the reason people cheered her in UFC was she was breaking people's arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. She was Mike Tyson.
It's not because she was friendly. It was because she was dominant and killing people.
Beating the crap out of people.
Yeah.
She was absolutely the female version of Mike Tyson in the UFC.